Hello friends, this is a video demonstration of atomic note taking. What you're seeing here is me processing the newsletter of Carl Newport about the reverse Flynn effect. The Flynn effect, if you are not aware of the phenomenon, is the observation that IQ or average IQ rised for a couple of decades, and the reverse Flynn effect is that in 2010 the IQ is falling again. And this newsletter is about like a rough or a speculative reasoning or perhaps an educated guess on why this reversal of IQ increase might happen. What you're seeing here on the screen is explanation of me giving you a bird's eye view of the structure of the Zettelkasten that I'm building. So the blue thingy is the stage. So each change has a new image. The labels of the nodes are the level of the node. So level 1 means not atomic, or I don't care about atomicity yet. Level 2 means that it's atomic but just based on heuristics, and level 3 means I identified the knowledge building block. So to me, the demonstration is all about demonstrating that this is all organic and natural. So there's not a lot of method that you are seeing unless you try to really look behind and do meta thinking. So when I do it, I don't think consciously about it because I developed the skills and now it's just about the application. It's an important and very general skill. It's not about the Zettelkasten method. It's about the ability to handle multiple ideas and relate them to each other. So I just roll the video. So what you're seeing soon is here. I will already create a subsection, and you see in the bottom left the overview. So now you should fairly understand how the bird's eye view is constructed here. So I'm already deviating from the source because I don't think the idea is correct. I think it's not about print. It's rather about the mechanism of the consumption. Either the information is pushed in your mind, like it is with podcasts or video, or you have to pull the information like it is in reading. And if concentration breaks down, the push will not stop. So you will be more or less force-fed the information. Even though you don't understand it or you don't have the attention, and if your attention breaks down with reading, there's nothing more happen or coming into your mind. Your eyes might go over the lines, but it's not actually reading. I think we all know this phenomenon. So I just write down the idea, and as you are seeing, it's still not atomic. So keep in mind that I sometimes just don't speak. Because there's nothing to say, and I don't want to just speak to fill the silence. So you can just watch and enjoy this demonstration of note taking. So to me, it's very important that note taking is a natural extension of thinking. So what you are seeing here soon, when I break up the nodes, so I refactor the node now. So this is a retitling, and as you see in the bottom left, now it's upgraded to an atomic node. This is almost correct. I don't think it's atomic. It's atomic yet, but here you see I will break this off, and here you see it's again back to level 1. So there are 2 subsections now in the node, and I'm going back, or I'm breaking down the atomicity, or I'm losing the atomicity just in the process, just to regain it. So if you are a software engineer or you code for whatever reason, this should look fairly familiar to you. So it's a very active and organic process to build these connected nodes. And what I do in the near future, just in a couple of seconds, is that I just refactor the node, and then I have two connected atomic nodes. And I want to highlight that this is a very organic growth. So it's just branching off, adding here, adding there, and there's not a lot of formal stuff going on. It's just based on a very few practical steps. It's just about creating nodes, connecting them. It's about like adding an idea to a node and then seeing that it's not atomic anymore, so you break it up. But in reality, so when I'm doing this, I mean, here in the video demonstration, I was always pulled out of the moment because I was aware that I'm basically doing a performance, yet I try to be as authentic as possible. But typically, I don't think about the formal stuff. It's just me. Oh, there's a typo. Reverse Flynn effect in the text. It's just me thinking and using the tools to assist my thinking. So here I'm creating one sentence summary, but it's not that the one sentence summary now is just a duty that I have to fulfill so the node is proper. The one sentence summary helps me to actually understand the idea, and here you see I'm upgrading the node. So I'm going from level 2 to level 3 because I thought, okay, this is an argument, or the core of this node is an argument, and therefore I formalize the argument. And so the numbering system is also like it's really helpful, because now as you see there are two premises, and the second premise has two parts, and the overall structure is a modus ponens. Now here I create a new node, so you see in the bottom left that that I create the node, and it's just level 1 because I'm just starting to write the node, so I have no idea if what is coming out and what I create will be atomic or not. So the number actually it reflects the true state, or perhaps more accurate is the subjective stage that that I assign to the node. So what you're seeing also here is I assign often comments. So I highlight questions, hypotheses, possible solutions, stuff like that. So I like to add meta commentary. So here again, I added another subsection, and that means the node, and as you can see, this level 1 node has now 2 sections, and that means for sure, not just most likely, the node contains at least 2 ideas. And now I'm writing the counterposition. So this is pretty regular, a pretty regular pattern. So I'm writing down an idea, or I'm capturing the idea, and then a counterposition naturally arises, and I just start to write it on the node where it arises. Why? Because I'm confident in my future self, so it's just the future self that will arise in a couple of minutes, that I will refactor the node. So right now I broke again the atomicity of the node just to regain it by refactoring it. And I do it like this because I don't want to lose the flow. I don't want to switch all that often from organizational actions, so like breaking up the node, assigning titles, stuff like that, and writing. So I rather continue writing and have a node that has a position and a counterposition, even if the counterposition is worthy of its own node, because like this you don't fragment your thinking that much. So it's a pretty typical problem that people feel that the Zettelkasten feels like very fragmented, and it comes often from a wrong approach to atomicity. And you see a lot of like very unrealistic demonstrations out there. Perhaps not like unrealistic, but very artificial and forced. So I thought I give you like a true demonstration. So this is actually how I work. In that case, obviously there's not a lot of like source processing or anything like that. It's just me picking up an idea from the newsletter and then slowly unfolding the idea. So this is stage 10 basically of this video. So you see that I keep I try to keep every or each node at least on level 2. So this is important to me because on level 2 I mostly know what to do. So sometimes it's level 1, but it's okay. And as you see, it's always coming from level 1 and then increasing it to level 2, then it might increase to level 3. Then I just add something to a node, then it's demoted to level 1, then I break it up and the level 2 is recovered. And again, I think I repeat myself, but it's a really organic process. It has to be organic because it needs to be just the external manifestation of your thinking. So there shouldn't be a lot of thinking about the method when you take notes. Obviously, it takes practice. So here you see I just created a structure node. To be honest, me creating a structure node at this point is a little bit artificial because of the video demonstration, but the mechanics are true. So it's not obscuring what I will actually do. So I just created the structure node for the reverse Flynn effect, and here I'm shuffling a little bit, so I create an entry point for the reverse Flynn effect. So in my own work, most likely the core, here I'm upgrading the node to level 3, but the core will be that the IQ can be trained. To me, this is the most interesting stuff because I'm not interested if society gets dumber or smarter. I just want to learn and have an opinion whether IQ can be trained or not and how I can do it so I can become smarter myself and make my children smarter. This is almost exclusively what I care about. And now the video is finished. So I keep it up a little bit longer, so perhaps you can just pause the video and then you can see on the top left. So my recommendation is to like watch the video in total. So hopefully you have watched the full video until now, and then you can go back and forth and see how the structure changes. So the overview should help you to see what is happening because sometimes I'm going back and forth and it's flickery. But again, make sure to read the article, the complete guide on atomic note taking, and then hopefully you don't have any questions what atomic note taking is anymore. Keep in mind, atomic note taking has a very close, very tight connection to the Zettelkasten method, but atomic note taking is a more general skill. It's an integral building block of the Zettelkasten method, but it applies to all kinds of note taking and should be taken seriously. So I thank you for your attention and I wish you very well. Bye bye.